Yes. So back with another vlog. So again, just a little update for everyone who is interested on where we're currently at. It is, what is the date today? Thursday the 31st. So we're nearly in September. This year is flying. So 31st of August, I'm into week 12 of my push. Body weight is now 333.5, has been for the past 3 mornings. So again, I think last time we spoke, I was 330. So that would have been 2 weeks ago. So again, averaging about £1.50, £1 a week. I think looking at where we are this week, last week's average was 332.2. Looking like I'm going to be up again. So again, with all that in mind, no changes have been made to diet for a while, which is good because the food is, my appetite's fine, but like much more would start to get to that point where it felt a little bit force feeding, which sometimes has to happen, but I'll avoid it for as long as possible. So again, standard off-season update. Training's going really well. I am feeding the off-season now. I think, well, no, I don't think. I know last push I finished at 332 pounds. So I've kind of superseded that. And yeah, I just feel heavy. I feel more tired through the day, less productive. And yeah, it's just a bit more of a daily chore. But what I focus on is like in training, how I feel, how I perform, and that is all going ridiculously well. Physically, I feel great. I don't have any niggles. I've had my slight right shoulder niggle for a long time, but that doesn't affect anything except like one movement, so I just don't do it. And that's where we're at. So, 12 weeks into this push, anywhere from another 4 to 8 weeks, depending on how I'm feeling, what I can tolerate, and if I think it's kind of beneficial in terms of if I'm gaining enough or if it starts to be kind of diminishing returns. So who knows where the weight's going to be, but the way things are going, 4 more weeks will be 335 plus easy. So yeah, heavy stuff. So that's the update. And then as ever, I like to answer a question or cover a quick topic. So thank you very much this week to Tom Lockwood 3110 on Instagram. So I put a little question box up there. Just selected his question because I thought it was quite a good topic to talk about. His question was, do you ever do HIIT cardio? And if so, when is the best time to do it? Now, personally, at the minute, I do not do HIIT cardio. I have in the past. The reason I don't do HIIT cardio is as I am a big guy now and I am heavy, it does impact my recovery. So a HIIT cardio is fantastic for, managing certain health markers within bodybuilding, and obviously your kind of cardiovascular output. But I know like the bigger you get, the more you have to micromanage that recovery. So for me, steady state allows me to get my cardio in, and at the end of the day, the heavier I get, the harder that becomes anyway. So I don't do HIIT cardio at the minute. When I have in the past, I've done it on once a week on a rest day. So again, it's not going to have any direct impact on a training day setup. And the form of cardio I normally do, as I've got a bike next door, is bike sprints. So anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds, max effort. It doesn't sound like much, but when you are going balls to the wall, it is. And then anywhere from 45 to a minute rest, repeat that 5 times, and then progressing as you kind of get fitter or get kind of adapt to it. I like to use HIIT with quite a few of my guys and girls on the team, but again, they're not necessarily in the same position to me. And again, dependent on their goals, dependent on their phase, it all comes into play. But the cardio kind of question is a really good one because when I started bodybuilding, I was like cardio phobic. I thought, oh God, if I do cardio, it's going to ruin my gains, bro. Like it's just burning calories. Like I was lazy as hell when I started. I would be reluctant to walk anywhere. Any expenditure, I was like, oh, it's the devil. But as I have become more educated and as I have actually lived it more, cardio year round is an absolute must for me. The benefits it has on my day to day, so I do it fasted in the morning. It sets me up from the day from an appetite standpoint. Sets me up from a routine standpoint as well. There's nothing better than ticking off cardio and feeling productive in that first 30 minutes of the day. And alongside that, obviously, it does help my cardiovascular ability, which, being as heavy as I am now, I have been this heavy kind of multiple times over the last few years. I don't feel half as gassed. Yes, it's hard, but my training performance and my recovery between sets has maintained at a really good level. Like, my sessions are not being dragged out because I'm absolutely kind of breathing out my arse between sets, even on kind of high volume leg work. So it has a huge carryover there, and I think that's where sometimes people can underestimate the importance of it, because if you can be fitter within your training sessions, you can train harder at a higher level of capacity, at a higher intensity for a longer period of time, and you're going to get more out of it. So do your cardio, kids, whether that's HIIT or steady state. And yeah, that's what I do 6 times a week at the minute, just 20 minutes in the morning. I have a nice easy Sunday, and I also do an evening walk, but that's mainly just for sort of mental clarity. I like to finish my work and get that done so that I can chill out. And that's that. Vlog number however many done. Very productive week. Speak to you soon.